Hey, good afternoon. Christine Regan Lake here. Nice to be back and nice to have you here. So today I want to talk to you about if you feel like you have a broken picker. And what I mean by a broken picker is like your ability to pick someone out and you're attracted to somebody and then all of a sudden you start seeing all the red flags and you just think, you know what, I'm done. I can't deal with this relationship stuff. I clearly have a broken picker. I don't know how to pick people. I have rose-colored glasses. I don't know how to see people for who they are. What can you do if you feel like you have a broken picker and that you don't have the ability to pick good partners? Well, the first thing is you have to get super clear on what your past patterns were. It's really important for you to look at all the relationships that you've been in and evaluate what didn't work for them. So one of the things that I did was I sat down and I wrote down the relationships, the names of the relationships of the men that I've dated in my life. And I wrote pros and cons of the relationship. And then when I was finished with that, then I went and I circled all the things that showed up in every relationship that were negative so that I could understand, okay, oh, this is a pattern that I have. But you also have to do your own work in terms of learning to put up your boundaries. Like what I discovered that I had to own about myself was that I was an overgiver. I gave too much and it was imbalanced. And so I had to course correct myself. I had to learn to hold myself back and say, I don't do that anymore. I'm not interested in carrying a relationship. I'm not interested in being the only one who's putting in any effort. There's an amazing saying that goes, you step, I step. You stop, I stop. And it's the perfect way to maintain balance in a relationship so that you don't overgive, especially if you have that tendency. The other thing that you need to do is, so one, you have to be super clear on what your patterns were for your past relationships. But then what you also have to do is you have to acknowledge the fact that you probably there were red flags that came up, but you ignored them. So you have to go back and when you've done those pros and cons, identify what was the red flags. What were several, two or three or four things that were red flags about this person and this relationship that I definitely remember and I ignored them. So now you can start being aware of, what the flags are. And you also have to learn how to start trusting your gut. You need to be able to listen to your guidance, your intuition, and when you see a red flag, say, I'm going to call this person out on this, and refuse to be blind again. Refuse to ignore red flags. If you see a red flag, bring it to their attention, bring it up. Force yourself to look at it because that is the only way you're going to be able to retrain yourself to be able to pick a better caliber relationship for yourself. Because if you if you just keep doing the same things, you're going to you're just going to continue to pick partners that aren't in a vibrational alignment with who you are, what your values are, and how you want to be treated. So if you feel like you have a broken picker, you are the one responsible for fixing your broken picker. Your picker got broken because you were ignoring red flags, you weren't having healthy boundaries for yourself, you weren't speaking your truth, and so you have to take responsibility for that. There are good people out there, and it's just a matter of each of us looking in the mirror, owning our shit, and taking responsibility for how we show up in a relationship and in our connections to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves. Self-love starts at home. All love starts with self-love, and self-love is where it begins. Love yourself. Respect yourself, refuse to be treated in any way that is not respectful and honorable and things like that. So I hope you found value in that. Have a beautiful day. If you're not aware, I do have a link in the description box for Operation Underground Railroad. I am an abolitionist and it's my commitment to raise $1 million for Operation Underground Railroad to rescue children from human trafficking. Have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.